I'm Susan Berkley from GreatVoice.com and the Inside VoiceOver e-newsletter with this week's video lesson about professional studios. So as a voice talent, you're going to be working most of the time at home and you'll have your own home setup. But every once in a while, you're going to get a job where you have to go to a professional studio with a recording engineer and maybe clients, and it's a completely different scenario. So today I want to help you get prepared for such a session so you don't walk in looking like a newbie, like you don't know what you're doing. So with these tips, you are going to look like a total pro. You ready? Okay, so here's the first one. Remember the engineer's name. Write it down on your script. I mean, I have a confession. I'm terrible with names. So it's really helpful if you write it down because you're going to be staying in touch with that audio engineer and they could be giving you a lot of work down the road. Don't touch the microphone. Whatever you do now, the microphones in professional studios can be very expensive and they're really good gear. Let the engineer come in and adjust the mic for you. So after you come in, you're going to greet everybody. You'll be given the script. You'll walk into the voice booth and don't touch that mic. Let the engineer adjust it for you. Don't wear headphones while you're setting your level because what can happen sometimes is there can be some major feedback. So I like to wear my headphones either around my neck or up above my ears. And that way you can still hear what somebody says to you, but if there's feedback, it won't hurt your ears. That one is very, very important. When you do put the headphones on, after you set the levels, just wear one ear at a time. And this is important because you'll still be able to hear the engineer and any clients that are directing you, but you won't be listening to yourself. So your read is going to tend to be a lot more natural, which is what you want. Ideally, you shouldn't wear headphones altogether, but in a studio you need to so you can hear the engineer through the talkback. Adjust your script, your copy, so that it's at eye level. That's important. You don't want to be looking up or down at it. It's going to affect the way you sound. And usually, most copy stands, you just step on them and you pull them up or down. That's really, really easy. And the engineer can help you with that as well as the lighting. The whole idea is for you to be comfortable while you're recording. Don't think you have to suffer to do great work. And expect delays, so there's something in a studio called Talkback. Often you're in a soundproof voice booth and you see the audio engineer and the client on the other side of the glass and they're talking to them amongst themselves and nobody's saying anything to you. And the tendency is to get paranoid and think, oh, they're talking about me. They don't like my work. No, they're not. They're discussing the script or maybe they're even ordering lunch. So don't get nervous. Just stay patient. And whatever you do, remember the mic is always live. So don't say anything when you're alone in that voice booth that you don't want everybody else to hear. And finally, once you do a session, stay in touch. Get the name of everybody that you work with and follow up with them. Send postcards, follow up. If they hired you once, they'll hire you again as long as they remember you. I'm Susan Berkley with the Inside VoiceOver e-newsletter.